So you want to buy a Lancair. What does a chainsaw, a bear trap, and a Lancair have in common? They're all not dangerous, just unforgiving. According to the Lancair Owner and Builder Organization, Lancair 200, 235, 320, and 360 have a fatal accident rate of 21 per 100,000 hours flown. Is that high? It's 21 times higher than the general aviation average and 10.5 times higher than the experimental home build average. So yes, it's pretty high. Not because they're dangerous. Get that thought out of your head right now. They are simply unforgiving. These airplanes are fast. They cruise fast, they climb fast, they stall fast. Spin characteristics are not ideal. Get slow or sloppy, and your Lancair becomes quite unforgiving quite quickly. So don't juggle your chainsaws, don't stick your head in your bear trap, and fly your Lancair by the numbers, and you'll be fine. Recurrency training is your friend. Prices vary a lot, depending on build quality, avionics, so on and so forth. Overall prices are similar to the resale prices of Vans planes with 360 engines, so RV7, 8, and 9, with Lycoming 360s. Insurance companies don't seem to subscribe to the dangerous versus unforgiving narrative and tend to paint all Lancairs with a similar unfavorable brush, including the turbocharged pressurized Lancair 4, the most unforgiving of the lot, it would seem. Outside of insurance, expenses are quite standard for this type of composite experimental home build piston retract single with an O360. Serious accidents are an unfortunate reality of general aviation. Scheduled commercial airlines remain one of the safest forms of travel, with a fatal accident per 100,000 hours flown of 0.003. General aviation, as we said, is much higher at 1 in 100,000. Many of these accidents occurred during the early hours of flying new, unfamiliar, higher performance, step-up airplane. Lancair is no exception to that statistic. The government isn't concerned. You're qualified to fly that pressurized Lancair 4 even before the ink dries on your newly minted private certificate. Insurance companies are the biggest enforcers of prior experience when flying larger or faster planes, but once the risk-to-profit ratio looks okay, they'll send you flying. It's up to us individual pilots to regulate our own abilities. So what am I saying? I'm saying it's okay to buy a Lancair, or build one, God help you, but maybe have some hours built up. Take the transition training, do the recurrency training, keep the speed up, have fun, don't get sloppy. Not dangerous. It is unforgiving. That's the Lancair 360. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Wearworthy for sponsoring this video. See you in the next.